say about a gubernatorial run in late winter or early spring after
Late winter or early
Trump's
spring?
first
Okay.
100 days, around in there. So what? How about you? Do you have any plans?
Oh,
Do anything in the next
I'm not
100
sure
days?
when we'll make the announcement. There will be an announcement coming.
General
Sometime this
DeWine,
year?
Oh, I would think this year, sure.
General DeWine, your thoughts on President Trump's first couple of days in office and the issues he chose to take up and point out to the public, the attendance dispute, things like that?
Oh, I've got enough to worry about here without getting into that. The only thing I will say is that I did go out to Washington to be supportive of Jeff Sessions. Sessions is someone who I know very well. And we have already, he and I sat together on the Judiciary Committee for 10 years. I was one senior to him, so we always sat together. And you get to know someone pretty well over that period of time. I've already reached out to him, and he and I have had discussions about, once he is confirmed, what he could do to be of assistance to us in Ohio in two very specific areas. One is violent repeat offenders who are tearing apart our cities and who are found in possession of a gun. He has told us that he will prioritize those cases. That's something that was done, frankly, under the Bush administration, both Bushes. The Obama administration had other priorities. So I think you're going to see that that funnel opened up, or that hose opened up, so our local prosecutors are going to be able to really go to the federal government that has a much tougher law. So we got a two-time loser, three-time loser, violent offender, they're found with a gun. We will be able to get really tough mandatory sentences and get rid of them. There's a lot, so I'm very excited about that. The second thing I can't really talk much about because it's law enforcement, certainly sensitive, but it has to do with how we track people coming out of Mexico who have heroin, and how we do a better job in catching those individuals once they enter the state of Ohio.
Based on the president's first couple of days and what he's chosen to take issue with, are you confident that he can focus on the issues that really matter and need his attention most?
Well, I think any president, at least what I've read from presidents talking about the learning curve and being president, that there is a curve, and that there is, it takes a while before you really become comfortable in the job. So I assume that's going to happen with President Trump.
What value does stop and frisk have to repeat violent offenders with a gun?
Well, I think the law, we have pretty defined law in regard to stop and frisk. And I'm not advocating any change in that at all. So, we have court decisions and that have defined it very well. So this is not something I'm asking the Justice Department to change in any way, and they really can't. What I was talking about is, police, to give you an example, a police officer pulls someone over for a traffic violation, sees a gun there. If that person is a felon, they've committed a new crime because they've got the gun. If they're a three-time felon, you have very, very serious consequences at the federal level. Unfortunately, we do not have those laws in the state of Ohio. I would like to see them in Ohio, but we've not been able so far to really get that kind of a law. So for now, it is something that would give a tool to the local county prosecuting attorneys when they're dealing with repeat violent offenders to get them out of their community. And what we know from statistics, what we know from studies that we have done in the Attorney General's office, is that the repeat violent offenders constitute a very small percentage of the criminal element. It's a very small number of the criminals. And so if they're serious about making our communities, the Springfields, the Limas, the Mansfields, the Cantons, and on, safe, then frankly we just have to go after this very small number of people, and we have to get them out of the community. Okay. Anybody else?